Hello, we're here today to present you to our ZBS system, which is our most complete solution that we have in the North American market. You can use it for both cooling and heating, and you can use it for both applications in residential and commercial. ZBS system consists in all these components. So in here we have the control board, which is the brains of the operation. It controls everything in our system. All the components basically connect to the control board. The control board comes with a gateway. It goes from factory, so it's not something that you have to connect. It's already inside the box. And then from the control board you connect the zone modules, and each zone module has its own thermostat. Apart from the zone module, that's already attached to the dampers. Which goes pre-wired from factory as well. That's for the zoning system. Then apart from the zoning system, if you have separate mini splits, separate indoor units that you need to control, then you have individual zone module, which has its own gateway to connect to its own indoor unit. That individual zone module also has its own thermostat. Then if you have supplemented heating, you can control the supplemented heating with a supplemented heating board as well. If you want to connect the system online, then you have the web server, which you can use for remote updates and monitoring as well. And it's also very important to use our wiring, which is a special kind of wiring manufactured by Airzone. The first thing we got to do is we have to fix the main control board, and once that is done, we can start with the wiring. Now it's very important that the wiring, you use our Airzone bus cable, which is twisted, pair, shielded and stranded, and it's color coded. So it's very important that you follow the codes and you match the codes both in the control board and the zone modules and the thermostats. Okay, so first we're gonna start with wiring the zone modules, which go here in the expansion buses. Remember, you've got 3 expansion buses, but in reality it's just one of them, so on the inside it's the same. So if I disconnect from here and I connect it there, it's still the same. So we connect the first one, and we come to the first zone module. So once that is done, we've got a daisy chain here ready. We go to the next one. And then to the next one. Once all the zone modules are wired, then we can go ahead and plug the thermostats. The thermostats got connected in the 4-pin of the zone module. For the wireless zone module, remember that the zone module is wired, but the thermostat, you can plug it wireless to anywhere. Now that we have the zoning system all wired, we can proceed with the rest of the elements. So I have the individual zone module here, so we can go to another expansion bus and connect it here. We connect it to the 5-pin of the individual zone module. And since the communication is the same in our system, you can daisy chain also to the supplemental heating board. There you go. As for the thermostat, it goes connected to the 4-pin of the individual zone module. Last but not least, we have the web server, which goes connected into the control board to the domotic port, which goes here, and then to the 5-pin of the web server. Now, if we have more than one system, if you have 2 or 3 systems, you can connect all of them to the web server, okay, up to 32 systems in total. And because the cable has 2 pairs, 1 pair for communication and 1 pair for power, for the connection of the web servers, you don't need to connect all 4, so you just need communication. So you take these 2 pins for the second web server, and then in the next control board, you will just have in this connector the blue and the green, which is communication in the same domotic port of the other web server. Now we can go ahead with the thermostat, so we can connect them one by one. Remember to add the battery to the wireless thermostat. The last one for the individual zone module. Now remember to connect the gateways, which go already in the main control board. So you just need to connect the wiring and connect the wiring in the indoor unit to the communication port. The same goes for the individual zone module, which has its own gateway to connect to its own unit. So once you've finished with all the wiring, you can go ahead and plug the mains. The mains go connected here. And once the mains are on, you can go ahead and place the cover. The cover should be on at all times. Now we can start with the commissioning of the zones. We're going to start with the zoning system and then go to the individual zone module. So our first screen will be the language screen. You just need to select the language. Then it will ask you if you want to have the system as Fahrenheit or Celsius. Then it asks you the number of the zone. So each zone has its own number. We'll call this zone number 1, 2, 3, 4. And then because this is the zoning and it has no master yet, it will ask you if you want to set this thermostat as zone or the master. Remember, the master is the only thermostat that's able to control the mode of the indoor unit. And then we're all done. For the light thermostat, you just need to press the middle button so it starts communicating. It will blink 5 times, and now it shows the color of the mode. Once it blinks 5 times in green, it means that it's associated and it will get the next zone available. So if the other one was zone 1, this will automatically be zone 2. Now for the thin thermostat, remember to open the radio channel first. You can do that by pressing the SW1 button of the control board. Then you just click Airzone at the bottom. Then you select your language. Then it asks you to verify if the radio channel is open. So it starts searching and then it finds a zone module. So if you click check, you'll hear a buzzing noise in the zone module and the damper will also open. Just click confirm. Then you choose the number of the zone. I'll ask you to configure the control stages. So in case of cooling, you have just air and direct expansion. For heating, we have air and we have radiant. You can set up as water or expansion, direct expansion. Then you click confirm. And then the last screen is if you want to set the thermostat as basic or advanced, so just click end. And that is finished. Now for the last zone, which is the individual zone module, you can go ahead and select zone 4. Now if the installation can do different modes, so the zoning system and the individual zone module, you need to set it up as master. Now if the installation can only do one mode, only cooling or only heating, then you need to select zone. So this thermostat, this zone follows the master, which is the other one. We're gonna go ahead and click zone. Now you have control stages, the same as before. So take for instance in heating, you can enable radiant and change radiant to air supply or water. You click confirm and that's it. With this, we finished the installation of a ZBS system. Remember that at the time of the installation, you can have your installer contact us at technical support. You can also arrange training for you beforehand with our training specialist. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the time with us and thank you very much.